Alright, what's going on, people? So today we're going to be installing halo headlights on this here Genesis Coupe. We haven't done it yet. We don't know how hard it's going to be, but we've got to
we YouTube this and we're just going to film it and post it on YouTube.
It's going to be the exact same video you could find on YouTube.
You would not find it on this model though.
But in this car. So for this installation, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need a 10mm socket and a socket wrench so you don't hurt your hands without the socket. Wrench, you can't drive with no fingers. Okay. You're gonna need a Phillips head screwdriver.
Nope, flathead.
You need a flathead screwdriver, and you're gonna need patience. All right, let's do this. What else do we need? We need more than that.
Nah, what you actually need is a drill, because you're gonna have to drill to zip tie the halos in the headlights so it stays. You might need a hot glue gun and a heat gun. You need new sealant, which is silicone sealant, you can find AutoZone. Flathead screwdriver, what else? Some wire splitters, whatever they call them. Your halos. So yeah.
Let's get to it. So the first step is you want to open your hood, obviously.
Yes.
And that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see some more content, just subscribe. What are you looking for?
Why aren't they in millimeters? You don't got them in millimeters?
I do. So first step is you're going to want to remove these two bolts right here.
Yep. And these three for the quarter panel, so you have more room. You'll probably want to disconnect the battery. I don't want to hear any of you guys getting electrocuted doing this.
Alright, so always disconnect the negative terminal because that's what the internet tells you.
I'm bolting the headlight.
Alright, here we are. If you're strong, you can do it with your fingers, you don't even need the socket. Alright, so now once you get all those bolts out, it's officially ready to dismantle, and the man here himself will do it.
So what I heard you gotta do, and I did this before, is you gotta move the quarter panel a little bit. That's why we unscrewed this, so you can have space. What you gotta do is you gotta pull this. No, hold on. This side first. You gotta get your hand in there somehow. Push it out. There we go. You get that, you pull it out first.
There you go.
And you pull this side out, trying to break it. And it comes out, and it's free.
That was easy.
And then you just remove the wiring harness, and you're done. There. And
there you are. And your headlight is successfully dismantled.
Put a turbo in it.
You could definitely put a turbo in there. So we just tested it out. We plugged in the battery, and we went around and finagled with every wire. Since there's three black ones, we didn't know which one would be the ground. Okay, so if you're looking for the low beams, you get the first two, which is the first black one and the pink one on this model. And then for the DRLs, it's going to be the first one and the third one, which is going to be the first black one and the yellow wire right there. Alright, so you're going to want to preheat your oven to 250 degrees. You're going to need some type of rubber mat and a cookie sheet. We just put the first one in the oven, trying to figure out exactly how to take it apart. And the first thing you want to do is, what's the first thing you
take out all the screws, which you got one right here. You got another one up here.
Okay.
Three more up here.
Yep.
And then one down here.
Yep. It's kind of like when you're cooking anything, you want a pink in the middle, take it out early. If you don't, leave it a little bit longer. I'll take the rubber things off.
Take these two caps off, and you want to take these rubber things off.
Yep, so just keep those all together.
Yep. Here, there we go. You want to take out the side marker and the turn signal bulbs.
Yep.
And that's about it.
You don't want to put the light on pure metal. You want to use some type of oven mitt, or if you got like a silicone mat or something, just to separate it so you don't melt the plastic. Pull this one out. Okay, here we go. Alright, awesome. Now I don't know if we already said this, but you don't want the edge to touch the side of the oven there, so just make sure it's all nice and clear. There you go. If your light's a mammoth like this, you're gonna have to angle it. but yeah, it looks good. All right.
Yep.
Sweet deal. Okay. So now you time it for 3 to 4 minutes. I'll do 4 on this one, and should be it. Slowly want to pry it all around. Just make sure not to break it. I kind of forgot to film this part. That's my bad, but it's
Don't forget any screws like I did.
yes, that's a thing. We forgot a screw and we almost had to get a damn new headlight here. But so once you get the silicone off, you should just go around the edge, start from the top here, the smallest corner, and work your way down, kind of like we did right there. Make sure you don't break anything inside, obviously, and
everything looks fine so far.
it's pretty good. Also, make sure you got a handy old flathead. This will save your life and your fingers. Alright, so once you bring all your stuff back out, you want to figure out where you want to mount your module. Let me see this. Alright, so what we just did is this man had the heart to put holes through his light. He's going to do zip ties to hold it on, because zip ties last forever. But you can feel free to use the these little glue things or stickers that may or may not come with your halos. I'm sure these will be as fine. And if you are going to do zip ties, we suggest the clear ones, the clear thin ones work probably the best. So that's our recommendation, and that's how we're doing this. So feel free to follow along at your discretion. Okay, so we just or Christian here just put some zip ties on the holes there and filled them with hot glue so they don't move as much, and came out pretty good. I think it's gonna hold. So now we're gonna install them back in the housing, and that's pretty much it. We're gonna redo everything we've undone. So we put this back on, and we made sure the wire came through the hole, so you know you can attach it to the module and all that. Alright, so right now we're just soldering this together. So we're gonna do black to black. We're just splicing the wire from the module into this right here, and then we're gonna do the red to the yellow. Alright, so we just finished these two up, got electrical tape. We're gonna test it before we assemble it. So that's what we're doing right now. We're losing daylight, but we're getting this done. So go ahead, do your test or whatever. Alright, so you want to make sure that work.
I can't drive with the wall like this.